TLDR Patch Notes is brought to you by Valorant, the evolution of Summoner's Rift. Patch Notes. TLDR. League of Legends Patch 4.11. Up in this motherfucker. Riot's realizing that early game aggression is a good thing and should be rewarded appropriately. Now you'll get more gold from first blood and all kills before 4 minutes have passed. Turrets have been injected with a combination of steroids and Mountain Dew. They reach their damage cap faster and home in on potential targets faster than before. You'll now gain experience from minions at a greater distance for those LCS-style 2v1 lanes, or for when you're just plain old getting shit on in lane. Alex Louis Armstrong. The Mustache Mountain's passive falls off faster and does less damage. This should tone down his presence in lane without breaking his arms, as if that was even possible. The Donger. Now when your turrets are harassing your lane opponent, it'll be clear what they're attacking. As for the players being assaulted by adorable turrets, you'll have a better idea that you're about to get your face kicked in. Jax. The ultimate late game top laner. I ban this dude every ranked game with extreme prejudice. In order to dial him back a bit, his base health per level, and armor per level have all been lowered. Surprise, I'm back. Kale, Hurricane, that fucking OP champ, or whatever you feel like calling her, is pretty ban-worthy. Good in all lanes, a big-ass sword, and lots of utility. You guys will probably like the nerfs to attack speed per level, her AP ratio on E, and her ultimate. Lord knows I do. Lucian is still a strong, independent AD carry who don't need no support. Or man.
I told you. What did I tell you? Didn't I tell you? 'Cause I told you.
It's not patch 420, but we can talk about Maokai. His moveset has been changed slightly to better fit the current meta. His spells will be more reliable and have more utility so that you and your team can rain down great vengeance and furious anger. Big Daddy. Now you'll be able to see when you can root enemies with your passive, and now your passive will trigger more frequently as you level up. Nidalee. The rework actually made Nidalee a little too weak apparently. In my opinion, that's debatable. They buffed the width on Javelin, the cooldown on Bushwhack, the range on Pounce, mana cost on Heal, and move speed when hunting. Also, if you're in human form and you trigger Hunt, your shapeshift's cooldown to Cougar form will reset. Ryan Choi. Empowered Bola will slow properly after the route ends. Yay for squashing bugs. Skarner. We meet again. It finally feels like you're at the point where people are picking you again. Sadly, you do a little bit too much damage, so your power on Q and move speed it gives has been reduced. Vladimir. Also known as Dexter from HBO's best friend. Vlad can now use summoner spells from pool. You shouldn't be alarmed or feel the need to get any towels to clean up any messes left behind. Yasuo's flow on the Rift is too sick, so the bonus damage has been toned down. Green Majin Buu. Now, picking yourself up off the floor will lower the cooldown of your W. Awesome, but still disgusting. Ziggs. We haven't seen you here in a while. I want Riot to remove the bombs from your kit, but that would make you a useless champion. So you're only getting lower move speed and a lower explosion radius on your Q. This just in. Some jungle news. Machete costs a little bit more gold now, but junglers will gain more attack damage and flat damage reduction when farming the jungle. There's a new jungle tank item called Quillcoat. Its passive is like Thornmail, but for jungle monsters, and it can also poop out wards. Spirit of the Ancient Golem doesn't give tenacity anymore, but it's got the same passive as Quillcoat with some sexy bonus health. Last but not least, Essence Reaver, League of Legends' newest noob trap. A mediocre item is a little better now thanks to 10 more attack damage. Everything else in these notes doesn't matter. This has been TLDR Patch Notes 4.11, and I'll see you next patch. Oh baby.
Yes!
Thanks for watching another episode of TLDR Patch Notes. If you enjoyed the video, consider leaving a thumbs up or a comment. Whatever. Tell your mom about the show. And if you aren't following me on Twitter, Facebook, or Twitch, I'm going to come to your house, sit on your floor, and never leave. Also, don't forget to subscribe. See you later.